Freedom.
Justice. Power.
Freedom.
Right.
Freedom.
We are art and power.
We are a group of disabled artists.
Poets. Actors.
Singers.
Painters.
Filmmakers.
Composers.
We are disabled by people's attitude towards us.
We want to fight discrimination through our art.
Yeah! These are the fish.
Oh yeah.
We done.
Let's click on them.
That's mine. That's Sarah's, that's mine.
That was mine.
Hey, yours. Mine was on there. Always on there.
These are the backgrounds.
Yeah.
Master your second fish.
When
it comes past.
Oh, make the fish go swimming on in the background. Do it first, then stand in it, and make them after that. Very good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, it is.
Last year, as part of our Freedom Project, we produced this river winding, an animation inspired our painting and our poetry.
I remember the ice cream man in his ice cream van, the music playing to let people know he's around. He stops down my road at Wilton Close, the music playing until the people comes out, asking for wafers, lollies and cornets. I was first in the queue. I couldn't reach the window, so I wore my sister's Aya shoes. I felt big in her shoes.
We're doing pieces of work that are inspired by the poem, so that when you look at the piece of work, you don't instantly think of the poem, but they're based from that.
I'm painting my sister opening the gate, and the yellow background, and the green gates. Just opening the gate for freedom.
So, what could you do to suggest the idea of kind of being trapped and then the idea of freedom?
Let me go out to the ice cream now.
Right.
The high-heeled shoe, you know, and the hand reaching up for the ice cream man, you know.
Our paintings about disabled people being pulled back, told what to do, and they'd have no decisions in our life. And our learning disabilities have no say, and they should have a say in our life.
The idea of freedom for disabled people is that we have control over our own lives and over our own bodies. And it's, you know, through doing things like this is another form of freedom, because it's like the freedom of expression.
Even our disability people, we're not totally free, because we still have people trying to tell us what to do, trying to organise our life. There's one member, I feel sorry for that person. That person had just moved into an elderly people's home. That poor person is told what to do, told what to go to bed, told when to shower, told when to eat. And I mean, what the poor person has got no life at all. No life at all. I mean, a poor person might as well have a dog and lead on them. In the film, our voices will be our real voices.
Yeah?
And show how powerful we can be.
And open. And there's your picture, yeah? Right.
That looks bigger.
So what we need to do is cut out little bits of it. Is get the right size first, yeah?
The ice cream ban, you've got the ice cream and you've got the house. So you can move the house back a bit and put the ice cream ban in front.
Okay, let's do that then. There's a little girl.
And the little girl reaches up for a little ice cream.
And the little girl walking out to the ice cream van.
Yeah.
Right, that ice cream van is going to run across that screen at some rapid rate any second now.
Watch out for it, Rich.
So that's the first scene, okay?
That's lovely.
Let's save, file, save.
Oh, it's a bit quick, isn't it?
It's a bit quick.
It makes me feel good, makes me feel strong and proud. It makes me feel different to what I were when I was a lot younger, when nobody gave me that opportunity or freedom. But now I got it. I'm feeling a lot stronger, feel more grown up in my ways. I remember the ice cream man. He bent over to me, talked nice and sweet. He treated me with respect. He met me halfway, and it is only communication. It is all I ever really wanted people to do. Us meeting equally, people reaching, people trying to meet each other halfway.
Knock down the wall. There's people on one side and people on the other. The wall is between them. The wall blocks people off.
This is the wall. Right, big wall. And there's a ball. It's going to make a lot of noise. Like shouting, almost the same as shouting. People are going to be happy about this ball though. It's a huge ball.
We can't see each other. A wall can stop you doing things like to do, like jobs, like schools, like your own home, like children and marriage.
And they'll watch the ball hit into the wall, and it will break the wall, bring the wall down.
No, Andy, don't want you.
Everybody will have a nice time and be really happy and interested.
The basic theme is about freedom, and it's set around 2 or 3 symbols. One is the river winding, which is our life is a journey, and that everyone's life is a journey. And it's like a river. Sometimes the river's still, sometimes it's our lives are like rapids.
I filmed about our life and our experiences and how we live as disabled people. There's so remarkable work. I mean, all this work we've done so far is now the film we're going to make. I do like animation, but there's so much work. There's so much work you can do with it, and there's so much energy.
You what, Joe?
So much. Brilliant. This is just going to be brilliant. Once it all together, it's going to be brilliant.
When I went to school, I had the symbol of the snake and a torch on my cap and on my blazer.
We see a shot of you lying on the floor like that on a ladder coming out of your head, with you climbing up the ladder like that, and we see your hands like grabbing the ladder, and then we go to a picture and we see all these ladders with people maybe climbing up the ladders. That's what we've thought so far. There's no stopping.
I'll shift up all the time because of the flame.
Does the flames keep coming?
Yeah.
Sounds brilliant.
It'll look weird, but it'll be, and then we'll have all the flames coming off after you sort of think of.
Yeah.
When I went to school, I had the symbol of the snake and a torch on my cap and on my blazer. For me, the torch stood for epilepsy, the flame for the heat in my head, burning my head as hot as anything, and the snake was for falling down in a fit. At school, I wore a helmet to protect my head, for when I fell, I always fell backwards. If I wanted a symbol now, I would choose the ladder and the fist. The ladder to show I'm climbing up, that I'm climbing to the top, and the fist for the power the strength I'm getting for myself as I grip the ladder and go up and up and up.
Our lives are like a map of this river winding, a journey that varies wherever we go.
So we're mixing the actual drawings with real life animation. So this is the real river that we filmed last week. We've changed it into a small animation cycle sequence and then layered it on top of one of their pictures, which we've then reflected into the water. On their actual journey down the river, we encounter the different poems.
You meet different people, have different experiences on different parts of your river. Bad times, good times, exciting opportunities, different places that you reach for.
It's like a map, isn't it? Different things that happen to this map. This river winding, it carries on its journey, doesn't it?
Right.
The bridge I'm thinking of is a wooden one.
Right.
So a big, thick, wide wooden bridge.
Big bridge, small bridge?
Big one.
Big. Is it decorated?
Yeah.
And it's cracked in places, but you've got to watch out where you go to cross it.
Different people with different attitudes. Some can greet you, others turn their heads away. But it is for all of them that you do your art, to tell your story, so we can face each other, understand each other, always hoping that we will share each other's experiences, feelings, support each other, show respect for our differences.
Not everybody's life is the same journey, same map. We all got different boats.
You know, all the posh people want to go in their liners, and us, well, we got to go in our little rowing boats over.
I mean, all learning disability people are put in the same boat. Long-term people are put in the more posher boat.
And you get out of the boat and they tell you, oh, we don't want you here. Go back where you come from.
Yeah.
So far up the river into the sea, there is a bridge all of us will cross, where everyone will meet up. And we are all reaching for that bridge along the winding river.
After the break, our animation, the river winding.
Our lives are like a map of this river winding.
Crippled,
senseless,
mental,
spastic,
subnormal,
cripple,
spastic,
idiot,
A journey that varies wherever we go. Different people with different attitudes. Some can greet you, others turn their heads away. meet different people, have different experiences on different parts of your river. Bad times, good times, exciting opportunities. Always hoping that we will share each other's experiences. Different places that you reach for.
I remember the ice cream man in his ice cream van, the music playing to let people know he's around. The music playing until the people comes out, asking for wafers, lollies and cornets. I was first in the queue. I couldn't reach the window, so I wore my sister's aisle shoes. I felt big in her shoes because everyone called me Titch. They said I'd never grow up. It is something they used to say to people with learning difficulties. The teacher, she put a label on me backward, holding me back, pinning me down with a name. The playground attendant always watching me. But when my sister watched me, I could go out to the gate, wear her shoes to make me tall. Why do I remember the ice cream man after all this time? My dad would tie the gate so I couldn't get out. My family, too overprotected they were. The specialist saying I'd never grow up, putting me behind, making me believe him. The other children stopping my freedom by pushing me out and making me different. And it is only communication. It is all I ever really wanted people to do. Us meeting equally, people reaching, people trying to meet each other halfway.
When I went to school, I had the symbol of the snake and the torch on my cap and on my blazer. For me, the torch stood for epilepsy, the flame for the heat in my head. The snake was falling down in a fit. If I wanted a symbol now, I would choose the ladder and the fist. The ladder to show I am climbing up, that I am climbing to the top. And the fist for the power, the strength I am getting for myself as I grip the ladder and go up and up and up.
Romance is a love story. Two in love, put an arm around each other and kiss. Man and a woman. I like them to be me and Brenda, because we love each other, but we don't have romance like in a book, no mountain, no sunset. I like to give her a flower, but I have no money. Go out for a meal, but I can't afford it. Nice wine, champagne taught together. But my mum would have to think about it. I have to wait for her to say yes, but I never asked her. I just wait and see. I wait for the lottery, I wait for freedom, I wait for love.
Names. No.
Names.
Knock down the wall. There's people on one side and people on the other. We can't see each other.
Subhuman.
No.
A wall can stop you doing things, like jobs, like schools, like your own home, like children and marriage.
Attitudes.
A wall is there to ignore us. They must wake up and see what's around them.
Staff.
Attitudes. Parents.
Attitudes.
They have to face what they have been ignoring. The world would be a happier place. Everyone would know each other.
No.
Freedom.
No.
Freedom.
I really would love to be around to see that happen.
Our lives are like a map of this river winding, a journey that varies wherever we go. You meet different people, have different experiences on different parts of your river. Bad times, good times, exciting opportunities, different places that you reach for, different people with different attitudes, feelings, support each other, show respect for our differences. So far up the river into the sea, there is a bridge all of us will cross, where everyone will meet up, and we are all reaching for that bridge along the winding river.
Next week, more about art and power on our film The Lion Doctors.